know what it feels like? It feels like if it was just me, I'd be lonely but content. In the whole world, I'd be lonely but content. So I'd say, yeah, I could make this a little better. I could add a few people in. Then I won't be lonely. Add 1, 2, 3, 4 people. And, just a little family. And then a few obligations and needs from these other people. No problem. Got it. Still pretty happy. I don't know. Then I would feel like some other weird kind of loneliness. Like, and I don't know what the word for this loneliness is, but it's like the need to live in a city instead of like a weird rural shack someplace. You know? If it's just you and your 3 favorite people in the world for all your life in a little cabin out in the woods, wouldn't it feel kind of icky? Just a little stale, a little sad. Then you bring in all those other fuckers, and that's when they start poking at you. Anyways, I'm making a game. It's called The Godkiller. It's a 3D top-down puzzle-solving adventure game. Let's demo. Fit the screen inside the broadcast area. Hit the play button. By the way, this is a view of the level selection screen, and the way it works is this whole structure is made in advance without the thumbnails. You'll see the thumbnails in a second, and then we just scroll around inside of it. I'll show you. Now I got 34 levels? I think it's up to 34 now. There was enough I decided I needed to speed up the level selection acceleration. So when I hold down the key, it gets a little faster. So I can go through 34 levels in 3 seconds or something like that. By the time I'm done, I'm thinking maybe 100 levels, something like that. Okay, here's the latest one I made. Well, for a little context, first I made a level very much earlier than this called it was called Long Corridor. No, Deep Corridor. It was called Deep Corridor. Okay? And what the heck? I'll just show it to you real quick. It doesn't take too long. This is not recent progress. I usually just demo recent progress, but for better storytelling, let's show this. It's actually a pretty simple little level. This is the player at this state in their career within the Godkiller is just learning some basic navigation. Here's the level exit. Alright, I'm not going to go out because it'll load the next level, and I'd rather just go to a different level. Okay, so that was the one I used to call Deep Corridor. Okay? I renamed it. You'll understand why. So, up towards the top, there's a new one called Long Corridor. And this one is maybe a week old. Actually, it's older than that, but a little bug there where the level exit sound keeps playing. That's in my backlog. So it's just a very, very skinny, long corridor. And the playcrafters, that's my name for these people who are just a little bit better than playtesters. The playcrafters, when they came into this level, they were surprised, like, whoa, it really is long. I just showed you half of it. You can go this way and see the other half, the southern half. Anyways, it's a proper long corridor. And when I realized that I had a deep corridor and a long corridor, but the deep corridor was not really that deep, I I renamed that level to Friendly Corridor, and I set about making a very deep corridor, and I'll show you that corridor. It is properly deep. Stuff up at the top, it's a little mysterious. There's actually a reason why these words are up here. These are letter bridges, but in this case they're not being used as I normally use letter bridges. I'll show that usage down below. They're actually informational to the player to show what they've already completed on this level and what's still left to go. And these drop points are shortcuts to the specific challenges that go along with these words, spelling each of these words. But let's take a tour of this deep corridor. It is 300 meters high, give or take 50. I'll just go down to the bottom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, here's the level exit. Here are the same words that were spelled up top, but here the letter bridges are actually doing something more than just indicating status. So if I were to go to the very beginning of this configuration, this path, I would not be able to proceed. I mean, I can go up the steps, but I can't really go any further because this letter bridge is open, it's not closed. It'll be closed when I spell the word that's on it with blocks. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letter bridges, each one a challenge to complete in order to close the path so you can walk all the way across it to the level exit. If you haven't done that, there's no way to get up here to this level exit. You can't drop down top of it because everything up above is not aligned to go on top of this level exit. Alright, so if you want to go back up to the top, you can kill yourself. It sends you to the egg. Okay? So then, there are basically 6 tiers, and each one has got one of those words to spell. So I'll do the first one. This is spelling the word he. So we found E and H. Let's throw some music on. It kind of hides the weirdness of the bloom effect, which makes the lights blink on and off. If they're already blinking with the music, it's not quite as crazy. Okay. So E, I can only knock it in one of 2 directions because of how it's placed. I'll go south. H, I could knock it east or south. I'll do east. And here's the E block where it landed after I knocked it in that direction. H block, it landed over here. This is a fairly advanced block pushing puzzle at this point. The player's done quite a few that are harder than what I'm showing you now. So, in this case I screwed up a little bit because I can't put the E just above H to spell he, it spells eh. So the order that I do these things is important. If you ever screw up on blocks in this game, if you push them in a bad place, you just destroy them and they go back to the block pad. Not really, that's not quite right. They go to the nearest block pad that has the same letter as is on the block. So in this case, the nearest is where they were originally placed. Nope, I won't make that mistake again. I get the E over first. I come up here, knock the H in. Now you might have heard just very faintly a little "eep." That is one of the letter bridges closing far down below, and also up here. So I can see that this letter bridge is closed, and there's another one down below that has HE on it. Ah. There we go. So one of the bridges is closed, so I don't quite have a path all the way there. I'm just going to speed play with less explanation through the rest of the solution. So I can use these drop points if I want. They're just sort of an index, actually a convenience offered to the player so that it's not so hard to get back to where they were at if they get lost or, yeah, because it is a confusing level. Let's see, which one is this? I guess this is TO. I've got the 2-letter bridge closed. This one should just be B and E. This one's not too hard. I think though. I think there was one little trick to it. So E is up there. I'll knock B towards E. Oh, it's not that hard. There's others on this that are very hard. Okay. So this thing here, it takes me down to the first solid floor area after the most difficult letter gate kinder. Now if you want to get the bonus puzzle that's present here, you have to spell that one, and that is actually the toughest one in the game. I'm not going to do it on the stream. It's a good puzzle, but my policy these days is in the demo portion I'm not going to show the bonus puzzles, not the solution to them. Alright, so I'll go back up top. I've got 2 more gates, and I'll use my handy guide to show where to go. You can see here's the 3 I did. Sometimes I get unlucky and I fling where there's already a block on the narrow path, and that means I have to come back up. Okay. Looking for the U. There's the U. So let's try going north. Hey, boy. What's going on? Cool. I'm just demoing a level I made last night. I'm gonna make another level. I work from home these days. How about you? Actually, in the exact same office I'm streaming from. That's where I work from. Okay. Let's see what else is left. Okay. Yeah, no in-person school for you, huh? Let's do much. So here's the thing. Gotta get up and go to work every day. Gotta act like it matters. And when you're at home and you kind of, at least for me, it's a state of mind. If I dress up a little bit, then it makes me act the part when I go to my job. Makes me care a little bit more or something like that, you know? And I kind of have to for my job. Not to be dystopian about it, but yeah, just a kind of a mental survival tool. But sometimes I'll dress casual for work too. Don't do it the same way every day. Most days I put on a decent shirt, collared shirt for work, and you know. And for streaming, it's just being lazy because if I was being comfy, I'd go change to something else, but didn't feel like going and doing that. So anyways, I'm not going to do Kinder because that's the bonus puzzle, and I'm trying not to demo the bonus puzzles. Let's see. Alright, so then I come down here to drop off. Alright, so that's the demo. I'm gonna get down to business. What is this nonsense? Okay, I might check that real quick to see if I can fix that little bug. This is my problem right here. Alright, let's just put it to do in, so I don't want to get sidetracked. Open a new, actually open an old scene and save it as Let's do one. Death compass. Oh, that's fine. Save as. I don't know what I'm going to call this one. I don't have my concept for this one yet. Try scenes. Axles 3. I think Axles 2 I could delete. Let me do that while I remember it. I can't remember if I allowed the beards to push the axles. No, I stopped them from doing that. It was too crazy. It was just annoying. Okay, delete all the old level decorations, delete all those. Alright, so I'm thinking about my level concepts. Okay, I think it's like this. There'll be a starting point where M is at. There's going to be some blocks there. And maybe a bit of a stretch where you can push the blocks through. But I want different catch points for the blocks so that they fall in certain spots. And the axles will be the catch points. So you can arrange the axles so that when you push blocks, they'll land where you want them to land. I think that's it. I'm also picturing just a perimeter path that goes around this squarish area. And this is where I fuck up. I make it too big, so I'm not going to make it so big this time. It gets so grandiose so quick with me. I just make it a more reasonable size. It'll shave like a whole hour off this session because I just get stupid with the size. Okay, so that one I did 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 plus 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then come in 3. That's a corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There. Did I do that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One too far. at it. Just to make it more interesting, I'll pull this out a little bit. Okay, then pull this way, and that'll be where the egg will start. Pull M up against the edge there. Because she's supposed to be born out of this egg at the start, so I want it to look right for that. Looks like this one's a south pointing level, which is just fine. It's good to have a little variety in the starting direction. So she's going to start out pointing south. Okay. And let's pull this platform down. All right. I'm going to resist the urge to make it go really super deep. Just go down 4 instead. 2, 3, 4. And let's throw another floor underneath it all. Man, just did one little click and it like put me like 10 miles away from everything. Why? I don't know. Why? Why do you do that, Unity? Why do you do that to me? Okay, let's add some stairs in. Man, bow to bow, and now I feel like changing my clothes. Look what you did to me. Like, oh, now it feels uncomfortable. You mind bombed me. Alright. I can finish up these stairs and I'm going to go change my clothes. Okay. So I need some axles. Let's keep it simple. Let's do 4. Always got to be on the lookout for accidentally making swastikas in grid games where I want symmetry. It's pretty easy to accidentally make a swastika. I don't think this qualifies. Next thing I'm thinking is I could have some pens down here, railed in areas. thinking of some different ideas. So I could put like one little pin on each side of this. And then it's like I can put a block here, or I can put it here. Seems a little dull and straightforward, if I'm honest. All right, I'm gonna try. I gotta play with it a little bit. I don't have a good idea yet. That's the truth. There might be. I have an okay layout. That's what I've got. And I've got a few things that look kind of fun to fiddle around with. But I don't have a puzzle yet. That's what I don't have. And I can kind of force a puzzle out of just about anything, but I want it to be something a little bit different than what we've done before. Okay, so rail west-east. Oh, I just remembered something. Blocks are kind of big, so I can't have these narrow rails. Let me just delete all those rails. have to do the rails facing the other way on the exterior portion. Okay, so I'm going to do rail. Which way is north? Okay, cool. Why does it never work the first time? Pre-process the level. Wrong way. I think I thought of something more interesting. So the middle area you could get inside of. So I could seal it off so that you can only get inside of it if you use the axles to do it. Okay. I screwed up on something. What did I screw up on? These ones should be different tile. This is northwest. Southwest. Same with these. Okay, get rid of those. I'm going to have to cut the stream short in a little bit. Got some other things I'd like to do. I think after I finish up these rails, I'm going to stop the stream there. And I should get a chance to finish up this level tonight, but I will continue working off stream. Alright, let's just see how this plays. I mean, it's not really enough here to do much with yet, but just do a quick run of it before I go off stream. Yeah, so one thing is you can actually get inside of this pinned area. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. There's so much freedom to do things inside of this design, it might be very tough to make a good puzzle in it. Oh, and once you're inside, you need some way to get out because you can be trapped in here. So I would want to add some spikes to let you get out. So maybe you don't have as much freedom as it seems at first. Alright, this is just a short stream. I got some other stuff I want to do. And I'm going to stop the stream here. Bollard, if you're still on, I hope you have a good night. I'll catch you later.